Aloha everyone, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with a pick a card reading for the Scorpio new moon eclipse. So we have what big changes are coming for you at this time, what blessings are coming in. Pile 1 is on the left, pile 2 is in the middle, and pile 3 is on the right. So take your time, tune in with your spirit, and choose your pile now. Timestamps will be in the description box below. Aloha pile 1, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with a beautiful eclipse reading of what life changes are happening for you, pile 1, at this time. We're going to look at what blessings and big life changes are coming in, because eclipse is eclipse energy in and eclipse energy out. And this particular eclipse that we have coming up on the 25th is an eclipse in Scorpio. So Scorpio unearths the parts of us. It's purge and release, death and rebirth. It's ruled by Pluto. So these big changes will be beautiful rebirths and life changes, but it may come at the cost of something or someone leaving your life at this time, which eclipses naturally do anyway, right? And so it's a really amazing energy in that we can make some huge life changes at this time, just by naturally allowing the energy to flow. Now, I wouldn't say during eclipse season making huge life changes in the sense of in that moment making decisions. Let the energy flow, and what comes in, let it be in. What goes out, let it be out. Okay, so we're gonna get to it. You chose King Neptune, and underneath that was Inanna, believe in yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna read you guys these two things. So already, before we even look at the meanings of these cards, what I'm getting is that, and I have an itch on my left hand, which typically means that money's coming in. So your sensitivity is really increasing at this time, pile 1. This could be your psychic sensitivity, your empathic sensitivity, and you're learning to believe in yourself and trust your gut on this. So many of you may be changing what you do for work, how you present in the world, because of these big changes to your psychic sense, because they're showing me this believe in yourself, and it has this beautiful geometry kind of sunflower thing on top here. Okay, and it's like that's your soul star chakra. The soul star chakra gives the energy and information from the divine straight down into our crown chakra, and so it works as its own kind of entity, we'll say. All right, let's look at King Neptune sensitivity. It says you're a highly sensitive soul. Embrace your softness and vulnerability. It says King Neptune is the guardian of an ancient spiritual world called Lemuria, a light-filled civilization connected to the Indian and Pacific Oceans with a pure, harmonious, and peaceful frequency. Lemurians were psychic sensitives with wide open heart chakras. The oceans carried intuitive codes that were transmitted through dolphins, whales, and merpeople. Crystal healing was part of daily life. King Neptune was a shapeshifter and a merman who later became Poseidon in ancient Greece. His symbols are the trident, the horse, and the bull. He guides Lemurian light workers to fulfill their earthly missions. Beautiful. So those of you who know, I live in Hawaii, which is the top part of ancient Lemuria, right? And so many of you may be drawn to the ocean, to Hawaii, to maybe Indian Ocean, right? But your Lemurian frequencies are coming online at this time. You may have been really interested in dolphins and whales, or if you really like mer people, but there's an affinity for the ocean that's coming through because you have codes that can help others. And so these life-changing events, you may be called to visit one of these places, either Hawaii or the Indian Ocean. You may be called or drawn to work with dolphins or whales because it is whale season, and Hawaii is coming up. We're starting to get our first ones in. So really, really beautiful energies here. Okay, so it's life changing. You're waking up to who your ancient self is, to who you were in previous times. So some of you might be having really dreams of remembrance, really waking up to your sensitivities, like feeling people, feeling their emotions empathically, or some of you might be medical mediums, but it's like this is waking up in a huge way at this time for you. We're going to look at the meaning of Inanna here. H-I. Okay. Inanna says to believe in yourself. It says trust in your dreams and abilities. Let your self-doubt fall away. Inanna was worshipped by the ancient Sumerians for over 3,000 years. Her journey of death and rebirth is the oldest of its kind, preceding Persephone and Jesus by millennia. Earth Mother Inanna ventured through the 7 gates of the underworld, removing one of her garments at each gate. Some believe that these gates represent purification of her 7 chakras. When Inanna meets her angry sister, Ereshkigal, it sparks her unconscious memory, and she remembers her once forgotten sacred dreams. Inanna is killed by her sister, a symbolic release of all of Inanna's self-limiting beliefs. After 3 days, she returns to life as the Queen of Heaven. Inanna's 8-pointed star is linked to the planet Venus. Okay, beautiful. So Venus, death and rebirth is in Inanna, but Venus rules love, it rules beauty, it rules your dreams in a way, relationships, and it rules Taurus and Libra. So you may have those placements already in your chart. So beautiful, the unexpected life-changing events. You guys, it looks like this eclipse season, but specifically this first eclipse, this falls right in line with Scorpio. Okay, she's going through the death and rebirth process. And what's absolutely gorgeous about this is that you're going to wake back up to your new dreams. So you may have been in this death process, death of the ego, death of the limiting beliefs for the last several weeks now. And now you're going to be going through the rebirth process during this eclipse season. I'm so excited for you guys. Man, so excited. Let's look. What big life changes are coming in for pile 1 during this eclipse? Let's see. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right. Whoa. Got a lot of them coming out here. Oh. Okay. Wow. Wow. All right, you guys. Ooh, I got an itch on my nose. Excuse me. We have the Fool coming out first. You are about to make a big leap of faith, or you may have just made a big leap of faith. Some of you may be moving. Some of you may be vacationing, traveling, going on spiritual pilgrimage. Any way it goes, you're going to make a leap. You might be moving into a new job, starting your own business, or moving into a new relationship. We have the Magician and the 10 of Pentacles. My goodness, what is coming in for you guys? Pile 1. Because you're awakening your spiritual self, these amazing energies are coming in for you. You are the magician. You are the creator of your reality. This is an exactly perfect, the Fool is your 0 point. Magician is number 1. Okay, this is a progression. It's an exact order here. Okay, this that you are learning right now, how to do your magic, after the Fool makes the leap of faith, the Magician then learns how to use the tools. We have 10 of Pentacles. What's coming for you is extremely abundant time. 10 of Pentacles is my favorite card in the deck. It says that all of your resources, both emotionally and financially, are handled. Okay, it means that there's happy home and family, vacations, travel. There's beautiful energy here. There's strong indication that your money is going to increase at this time. That's big life-changing event. Because you've made the leap of faith, your money's about to increase, pile 1, and there's strong travel here, okay, because it kept coming up, and then with this 10 of Pentacles indicates vacation, travel. We have 4 of Cups here. Just the caution from Spirit is that you have this brand new cup, this new life that's coming on in, okay? The hand's there ready to give it to you. But you've been looking at the cups that have already been spilled. So there's a caution to pay attention and take the opportunities. I feel like you will because you have the Fool card here. I feel like you're going to make the leap, turn your head, and see the cup that's available for you, okay? But there is a little bit of a tendency right at this time coming into the eclipse where you may be thinking about the past, a little bit sad. You may have lost someone to death, or you may have a relationship might have ended, or a situation ended in a way that you didn't want it to. But that being said, this feels really amazing that you're going to get what you want, because next up we have Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and then the Eight of Wands. All right. Two of Cups. You have relationships in all forms that are coming in at this time. You're about to be balancing work life. You're about to have, if you're looking for romance, you'll have romance coming in. That's going to be a life-changing leap. Some of you might be moving to move in with somebody that sort of comes in unexpectedly, or, you're taking that next step, that next leap of faith. Some of you may be entering into romantic partnerships. Some of you might be entering into business partnerships or spiritual partnerships. Anyway it goes, we have Inanna that has the Star of Venus, and we have the Lemurian frequencies. You're going to be in community. You're going to be learning to balance yourself. You're going to be making deals and negotiations that you didn't think you could ever have. Some of you might have, say you wanted to travel to go on a spiritual pilgrimage, and then someone shows up to pay for it because they just showed me my Hawaii journeys before I was asked to live here. People would show up out of the woodwork and say, hey, how are you getting to Hawaii for this next trip? And I said, the money's not in, so I'm surrendered. They're like, oh, I had a dream, how I could help you. And they said that I would know how to help. I have money. I'll book your flight, right? Or other people would show up, here's some pocket money for Hawaii so that you have a little something to get a souvenir. We know you're there on a spiritual journey, but we just want you to have a little bit extra. My clients would do that. And so they're showing same, right? So you guys may have opportunities that you are not at all expecting coming in, because with the Six of Wands, this is recognition. This is recognition after battle, okay? This is you coming into the community and being recognized for your work that you have done behind the scenes, in battle, during battle, and I feel like you guys have been going through such a death and rebirth process that this next chapter of your life is amazing. We have Eight of Wands, quick communication and change coming on in. And our ending card, y'all, is a pair. King and Queen of Wands, okay? You are moving up to be on your throne. There is passion and creativity coming in. This is twofold. Those of you looking for a relationship, this is a matched pair. You are going to be matched with someone who you can be creative with, passionate with, that you can be yourself, that you can build business with, that you can do your thing, right? The other message here is you being balanced within yourself, your masculine and feminine side of yourself, absolutely balanced in the sensitivity to where you can believe in yourself and move forward. You are going to have such a creative and successful time at this time. And you are going to be paired with other like-minded people who are going to help. Okay, so what Spirit's saying is follow the call this eclipse season. There are huge life changes happening for you in both relationship, in your psychic sense, in your sensitivities, in the balancing and clearing, because people like to use the word twin flame. We are our own twin flame, right? It's not someone outside of us. The mirror image outside of us is teaching us and training us how to harmonize with our own inner divine masculine and feminine. Okay, when you come into balance with that, then you can have the relationship outside. It's never about the other person, okay? It's always about ourselves. And they're mentioning that because what they're showing is that you come into balance with yourself. And notice how the sun started shining right on my face, okay? So this is the sun coming back into your life. This is you coming into a time of great and beautiful change, sensitivities, Please take the opportunities that present themselves. I was so scared when I was asked to move to Hawaii. The kahuna that asked me to move, I absolutely wanted it. I had programmed for it. I had asked for it. And yet when the time came, it was scary because I had to change my entire life. And I knew everything was going to change. And yet I did it anyway. I took the leap of faith anyway into the unknown. And this Fool card as your first card shows that you are absolutely going to take that leap of faith. I am so excited for you guys. And then the other bottom card is Strength. You have the strength to see this through. Excuse me if you can hear my Penny. She is looking at the chickens and being a little much with it, but that's all right. She's always here to help. So we can be calm in the unknown, right? We can move through our fears in order to have the beautiful life that we want, okay? So this is gorgeous. Big life changes for many of you. We have moves, relationships, psychic sensitivity, spiritual pilgrimage. You guys, this is gorgeous energy here. This eclipse is going to change your life for the positive. I'm very, very excited for you guys. So much love to you. I'm going to wrap it up there. I do offer, just so you guys know, please, if you've liked this video, like it, share it, subscribe, comment. All those things help my channel to grow and expand. I do offer private readings and one-to-one mentorships. That's in the description box below, as well as I do a contest every month, free to enter, free to win. If you'd like to enter that, all you do is you be a subscriber if you're not already, like and share this video, and then in the comment section below, write, I am taking the leap of faith. I am taking the leap of faith. That lets me know that you'd like to enter the drawing. I will do that drawing on video and on the first of the month and announce the winner, and hopefully it is you. So until next time, aloha. Aloha Pile 2. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with a wonderful eclipse message about what big life changes are happening for you during this eclipse, what blessings are coming in, and we're just looking into what these life changes are. Before we get started, I want to say thank you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell button. All those things help my channel to grow and expand. Thank you for commenting. I do offer one-to-one readings and one-to-one mentorship. That's in the description box below if you would like to enter into that, as well as I do a contest every month, free to enter, free to win, for a 30-minute session with me personally. I'll let you know at the end of the video how to enter that drawing, as some are here just for the messages. So let's get on into your reading. I'm really excited about this. This eclipse is on the 25th, October 25th, and it is in Scorpio. And so Scorpio is death and rebirth, okay? It's the phoenix rising. So and eclipses naturally in their energy, eclipse in energy and eclipse out energy. So you will naturally go through large life changes at this time. Now I would say let the natural flow of the life changes happen rather than trying to make something happen at this time or making big decisions if it's not in the natural flow, okay? You will feel the natural flow of the eclipse. It will absolutely eclipse in and out energies in a way that are very obvious of if you are to make this decision or not, okay? Know that emotions may be a little bit high at this time, and so we just manage those during this moment in this season. Okay. So the big changes, the big life changes and blessings that are coming to you. You had two cards. We have Amaterasu, no more hiding. Can y'all see that? I know the sun's coming in here. And then we have Imhotep, a visionary. And I'm going to read both of these to you. I'm really excited for this group, Pile 2. I feel like the big life changes is you're finally going to come out with the visions that you are. The word that I get from Spirit for you guys is innovation. Spirit says this group is innovators. They are able to see the future, and they also see the way to bring processes in. Some of you might even be like engineers or tech geniuses, or visionary as far as communities, like humanitarian visionaries, okay? And so let's read the meanings of these particular gods, goddesses, and guides here, and go a little deeper into the big life changes that are happening. It says, come out of the cave, shine brilliantly. Amaterasu is a supreme Japanese Shinto sun goddess and daughter of the creator god Izanagi. Her name means great shining heaven. Japanese emperors are said to be descended from Amaterasu, and she is the highest deity in Japan. Shinto legend relates how Amaterasu retreated into a cave when her brother Susanoo began neglecting his divine role and creating mayhem. So important was Amaterasu's light that her disappearance plunged heaven and earth into disastrous darkness. Desperate for her to emerge, the deities created rituals to entice her out, including a mirror placed at the mouth of the cave. Amaterasu saw her shining light in the reflection and never hid herself away again. Wow, wow, wow. I have chills on that. So you are in a stage where you are coming out of your cave. Many of you may have been hermiting in solitude, feeling like, no one's been appreciating my light anyway, and not feeling quite ready, but through the reflection that you're getting of yourself, you're going to come out of that cave and never hide your light again, because your ideas are important. Spirit's saying this group is really important to building the new earth, to building the new systems that are best for humanity. You guys have a really big job, and it's time, is what they're saying. So this eclipse is going to give you opportunities to see your light, to express your vision, and to move forward with that. We have visionary. It says, designing the future, fusing ancient wisdom with modern methods. What did I tell you? It says, Imhotep started life as a commoner, but through his visionary genius became enormously influential in Egypt during the Third Dynasty. He was a high priest of Heliopolis, a vizier to the kings, and chief architect of King Djoser's step pyramid, which paved the way for the Great Pyramids. Known as the first physician, Imhotep was practicing medicine over 2,000 years ago, before Hippocrates was born. His legacy was so profound that after his death, he was elevated to a god of medicine and architecture. Without Imhotep, modern medicine might not be where it is today. Okay, beautiful. You guys are not only visionaries, but you're healers. Some of you may practice medicine, but do things, wanting to do things in a more innovative or holistic way, combining the Western and Eastern philosophies together with your own vision. No more hiding with this. You have ideas that can not only build the future, both architecturally, engineer-wise, but also through health. Through relationship. And so these big life changes is you're about to be inspired and be able to give to the world. Now, as I'm talking, my right ear closed all the way up. It's very, very uncomfortable. So some of you might be experiencing this at this time, or might have had some things with your ears. So if that is for you, just pay close attention, okay? Because it happened only during this reading. So it's a little bit distracting. And I feel like when we're hiding, when we're not actually listening and following through with action to our call from Spirit, it can start to get really uncomfortable in the body, because it's time to move that energy forward. Okay, it's time to come out of hiding. Let's look at the tarot and go a little deeper. What big changes is this eclipse bringing in for pile 2? All right, a few more here. I love this. Okay, one more. You're going to have really fast changes at this time. So we have 4 of Wands with the 3 of Cups. Okay. And the Magician. All right. So there's going to be huge reason to celebrate. Now on a relational level, those of you that are paired up, you may be moving to the next level, getting engaged, getting married, having a reason to celebrate. For others of you, you may meet the people that you need to at a wedding or at a fun event that are going to help you to build this vision that you have. There's an element of networking involved that you don't really see coming. It's like what they're showing me is that you go to an event that's supposed to be fun, or a party, like I said, wedding, what have you, and you meet some people who help you to get going on your dream. Okay, some of you might even be like investor, because we have the Fool right after it. Okay, it helps you to take that leap of faith. So pay attention to your invitations during this eclipse period, because you're going to be meeting some really, really important people that are going to help to further you and help to carry out your vision. Okay, you may be even hired at this time to do an event or do something that actually you get to be the guide to someone in power. Okay, because we have this King of Wands at the end. So you may, which is pre-Emperor energy. So you may be the guide to someone who's in power, and then that opens the doors for you. Okay, we have 2 of Pentacles. So wheeling and dealing, networking is going to be really, really important at this time. You're balancing yourself. No more hiding. I do feel like there's a little bit, because we have 9 of Wands here, there's a little bit of anxiety. There's a little bit of wounded warrior because you've had to persevere. But you know what? With that, it's like you have persevered. You have been learning your skills, craft, trade for such a long time. And now you're moving into this space of great vision. And excuse me, the sun keeps moving around. And so hopefully you guys can see me okay. All right, we have Ace of Wands here. So brand new passions coming in. The big changes here is you're coming out of hiding, okay? We have this Ace of Wands coming with no more hiding and this visionary. You guys, you're about to be seen. And you're about to have your passions ignited in such a huge way. And Spirit is saying, y'all have been troopers, okay? You've really been through it in your life, and that's why you've hidden. That's why there was maybe some darkness, but you have persevered. You're still strong. You're still roaring. You have the perseverance that is necessary to make these changes, and the changes are not just for you. The changes are absolutely for the world, okay? I do feel like you help people go who have been through struggle come back into a time of celebration. Part of your magic, part of your vision and the healing is you help people go from struggle to pure celebration. You are really good, pile 2, at bringing community together, okay? And so though you might have gone off into hiding, you know how to pair, you know how to architect relationships, and you know how to architect actual buildings and systems. We have Wheel of Fortune. Again, I feel like the big life changes here. Wheel of Fortune's coming with the Magician. All right, you're creating a new life for yourself, but I do feel like there's a person who comes in who is life-changing to you, who sees your talent, skills, abilities, and offers an opportunity. This could be a job opportunity. This could be a study opportunity. Could be a relation opportunity, but this feels more like you assisting others, you coming out of your cave with your skills, okay? Like, they showed me somebody who was like a gamer and like really freaking fantastic at building games that help to build the brain or help to help people, but you've been like, you haven't brought it out yet, and now's the time. We have Knight of Pentacles, okay? This is your energy being, it's solid, okay? You've taken the leap during this eclipse season. It's coming out with this. So it's solid. You're going to build. This is a very slow energy. Okay, notice he's not on the horse. Okay, very slow energy, but again, it's the beaver with the horse. You have the horsepower and you have the building power. The beaver is the architect and the builder. Okay, so in your visions, they're saying you take the leap, but you go at the pace that is appropriate for you, because there's going to be a lot of different, you let yourself be seen, but you build it step by step. And you know how to do that. And so energies will be moving fast, but they're saying you stay solid in your core, because you may have lots of opportunities that are presenting themselves at this time. Okay, we have Two of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Again, it feels like this is a communication, a negotiation with someone, either at a party or at a work event that changes your life. Like you guys may go into business together. You may be their advisor, their counsel. They're going to see your worth, okay? And they're going to offer you something and communicate that changes your life really quickly. We have the Chariot, then 10 of Cups with the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, you are a master of your craft. Whatever your vision is, you're a master at it. You may not think you're a master because you've been hiding away. You've been, what people would say, sleeping on your skills and abilities, and now they're about to be seen. Okay, I don't know what y'all are building, but I'm excited for it. Like some of you, it might be like a social media platform that's more enlightened. Okay, it might be a healthcare platform that offers healthcare to everyone, right? It may be a specific type of healing modality that hasn't been shown yet, that you have been practicing with yourself and others, but it's like this combination of your vision in Eastern and Western medicine. It may be actual architecture, building. You have a vision for community or building for, I feel like there's a humanitarian undercurrent here. So you may be building for people who are, you know, the underdogs who don't have the resources available, but you build really healing facilities, because I'm seeing the architecture not being in traditional shapes. They're showing me more like pyramid and octagon and like different sacred geometrical shapes that already just being in the building will do healing process. So you guys are very innovative. Your brains work differently. You have the vision, and what they're saying is at this eclipse, there's no more hiding. Okay, so whatever it is, your idea, your innovation, your invention, it's going to be seen and it's going to come out to the world. Okay, so really beautiful energies. I'm excited to know what it is that you guys bring to the world, because this feels major. And it's big life changes, not just for you, but by letting yourself shine, it's going to build to where it helps not only you, because we have Wheel of Fortune here. You're going to have plenty of money for yourself, and your fortunes are changing for the better through this information and service and technology that you have, your vision. But it's also going to help the world at large. There's a very huge humanitarian energy here, where what you bring to the table by shining your light helps so many other people and also helps you, right? Really excited for you guys. I love this. Huge changes. So pay attention to the invitations that you get, because you are going to meet people unexpectedly who will change the course of your life. They will have the resources available to help you to bring your innovation, your vision to life. Okay, so really loving that. Thank you so much. For those of you who would like to be in the drawing for the 30-minute session with me, it's easy to do. It's free as well. You just be a subscriber if you're not already. So subscribe, hit that bell button, like and share this video. And then in the comment section below, write, I am ready to shine my light. I am ready to shine my light. That lets me know that you would like to enter the drawing. I'll do that on the first of the month on video and announce the winner, and hopefully it is you. So until next time, aloha. Aloha Pile 3. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with a really fun pick a card reading for what big life changes are happening during this eclipse and what blessings are coming in for you. We're just going to look into the energies for you guys around this eclipse that's happening on October 25th. It's in the sign of Scorpio. Before we get started, I want to say thank you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell button. All those things help my channel to grow and expand, as well as thank you so much for commenting. That YouTube loves it. I love it. Where two or more are gathered, their source energy is with us. So let's continue that. For those of you who would like to do a private reading or a one-to-one mentorship, that information's in the description box below. I also do a contest every month, free to enter, free to win, for a 30-minute session with me personally. I'll let you know at the end of the video how to enter that drawing, as some are here just for the messages. So let's get to it. So the eclipse is in Scorpio on October 25th. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. It's the planet of death and rebirth, Phoenix rising. And so eclipses naturally eclipse in and out energies, as well as Scorpio does this as well. So you may be going through a death and rebirth process. We all are. But where it's affecting you is going to be different for everyone. Okay. So you chose Sedna. There is always enough. And so let me read her message to you. So this is one of the big life changes. I feel like for you guys, you're going from maybe having resources that were depleted to now having resources that are available to you, okay? And in a big way, there's like a shift here. It says, have respect and gratitude for natural resources. Work on your relationship with money. Sedna is the sea deity of the Inuit people. Legends abound in Arctic mythology about how Sedna became ruler of the Inuit underworld. Excuse me, that's my dog, Penny, so she's being a little bit restless this morning. Okay, there are many versions of her story, but all tell of a young woman who refused traditional marriage and was taken to the sea by her father, who chopped off her fingers. From her severed fingertips, the first seals and marine animals grew. Sedna sinks to the deep ocean floor and becomes mother of the sea, fiercely controlling the availability of fish to the Inuit hunters. If she's unhappy with the ecological balance of the ocean, she'll call all the sea creatures to her side. Only when an Inuit shaman has journeyed to untangle and braid her hair will Sedna release the supply of ocean resources. Okay? So this particular time, you may have felt cut off from people, cut off from your resources. You may have felt betrayed in some way leading up to this eclipse. And now is the time where you're going to be having big life changes in the area of how you deal with money, okay? How you relate to resource. And you're about to have an increase in those resources, okay? And it's much needed. Sorry if you can hear Penelope. She is really doing the most this morning. Like, she sees the chickens out there and is just really having a field day here. So my apologies. Okay, here we go. But we always keep our familiars with us because they help us work. Okay. She sees the abundance out there and wants to hang out with the chickens, but okay. Oh, beautiful. All right, so the big changes here, gorgeous. Yeah, is amazing. You guys are either going to start your own business or come into a relationship with someone who has their own business, and it's going to teach you about not only money, but resources and handling things in a beautiful way. Okay, we have Page of Swords with the Emperor. All right, You have communication, curiosity, and learning coming in from this Emperor energy. It may be you moving into a business, but I will tell you that we also have the Empress. We have a matched pair here. Okay. There's communication coming in because we have the Chariot as well next. All right, there's communication coming in. Now, this could be from someone that you were in a love relationship with, or this could be a business partnership. But what the big changes here have to do with your money. It has to do with how you show up in the world and your resources. And I have to tell you that we have a brand new cycle starting. We have an Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is an offer, okay, that's going to grow and yield for your lifetime. Now, Ace of Pentacles is not a fast grower. I feel like the unexpected life changes there's an offer for a job, business opportunity, business partnership, and it grows step by step, but it's going to yield really big results because we have 10 of Cups here, okay? And what Spirit's saying with this is that you are absolutely ready. We have 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is you're moving towards the sun here. There's probably more than likely travel involved. Because we have Sedna and the sea, you may have, something to do with the ocean or the sea may be part of your business plan, or you may be traveling to somewhere near the ocean. But there's definitely this ocean energy, okay? Now, ocean energy is big water, and it's like learning to move through your emotions. We have 10 of Swords. You're overcoming the past of feeling like you were stabbed in the back, feeling like you were overworked, burdened, you didn't have enough resources. Your ships are coming in. You're ready to be ready to be ready, and that communication is coming. We have the Page of Wands, okay? Passionate communication, creativity. You're about to create with someone, and we have Hierophant that's going to last the long term. I feel, and we have Page of Pentacles, my goodness. Okay, so there is lots of communication coming in, lots of, this is the Student card, the Apprentice. You're about to learn from someone, okay, more than likely this Emperor here. Really your way around business. You're going to have an opportunity that comes in here during this eclipse that changes your life, because we're looking at the positive life changes and blessings. And this has to do with money. And I feel like for many of you, there's just been conflict in your mind because we've got this 5 of Wands here. Okay, there's just been conflict about how to deal with money. Maybe you grew up with nothing. I mean, I'm still learning about money, okay? And I grew up, I had everything I needed, all of the resources, but we didn't have much, okay? Dad worked multiple jobs, and it was still paycheck to paycheck. And, I didn't learn good money habits, right? So you might be in that same position as well, or you might have lost your money, like say around COVID time, because a job or a business, went through a transition, because we have the death and rebirth, okay? But notice the transformation of the butterfly here. So Reaper comes to take out all of those fears, all of the feelings like there's not enough, and you're about to start communicating with others and with money in a beautiful way, okay? For some of you, this is mainly a business reading, but for some of you, there's communication with someone, and you might be merging, either engaged or getting married to someone, and this changes your financial world. So what they're showing me is, someone who maybe grew up without much money, marrying someone who has lived their whole life wealthy. Well, the person who grows up without much money is going to have to learn how to spend money, how do wealthy people do money? How do wealthy people move forward in that way? And I feel like this shakes up your world in a really beautiful way, okay? It's like, I don't feel like you're expecting this. That's why it's big life changes. I don't feel like you're expecting the communication or the opportunity, but what Spirit's saying is be ready, because you're going to learn a lot. We have the 3 pages here, okay? Remember, in life, we are always a student, okay? We're always learning. We're always growing. We're always at the beginning in spirit and in life. And with this, it's like you are coming into a time where you're learning that there's always enough, but you're also learning about abundance, that there's not just enough, but there's an overflow. Okay, we have 10 of Cups here. There's an overflow of positive emotions, and that 10 of Cups is with Ace of Pentacles. So you are at the beginning of coming into riches. You're coming into learning how to be abundant, because I feel like with this group, you're the type that will bless others with your blessings, right? So as you become more and more abundant and you learn how to do money strategies, you'll help others to learn to do money strategies, and out of your overflow, you will help others, because that's just your heart. You guys have a very, very loving heart, is what Spirit's saying this group does. And so these are your big changes that are coming in. And so pay attention to opportunities, because you are going to have someone who is in power that elevates you, that either through some of you, this is a small percentage, some of you through marriage, a very small percentage, it'll be through marriage, okay? Others of you, this is through opportunities in work, or someone that you know that owns a business offers you an opportunity that will change your life and how you handle money. It's how you handle money for the long haul. You'll learn how to do things ethically. You'll learn how to do things through a very beautiful energy that's going to set your course of life onto a much higher level, okay? Because you guys have really good ideas, but right now, what's important is your resources and making sure that you have enough to not only take care of yourself, but to also take care of others out of your overflow. Remember that we take care of others out of our overflow. You take care of yourself first. You put on your oxygen mask first, and then we put the oxygen mask on to others, okay? So really beautiful energies. I love this pairing. It's like you've got this business partnership coming on in, okay? Emperor and Empress. If it is relationship, it's a really great pairing. You guys are going to thrive in the money sector, and this is going to happen really quickly. So just be ready for the different opportunities that present themselves, because I feel like your situation makes a full 180, that you just get an opportunity that where you go from maybe not having enough to like having excess. It reminds me of like when kids get out of school and they're athletes, and then they get a contract, they get scouted and get a contract, and they go from having nothing, like less than nothing, right, to being millionaires. And that can be rather shocking. Okay, so this is saying there's always enough. I do feel like this will be like, even though the opportunity comes in and it does change things quickly for you, it will be a slow, steady build. You're going to learn how to do money. You're going to learn how to do it appropriately. The people will show up that will help you. Okay. But this eclipse is going to change your course of life and the way that you relate to money in a really positive way. I'm very excited for you guys, because once you have your resources taken care of, Spirit is assuring me that this group is so generous. So you have to learn to give to yourself first before being generous to everyone else. And because you're about to be in the overflow, and once you learn these techniques and you have this person take you under their wing to teach and train you and to move you up the financial ladder, you're going to be a great like mentor to others. You're going to be a great resource to others, because there's always enough. And in the tribe and in the community, that when one learns a skill, they'll teach the next person the skill. And so you have that in you. So I'm so excited for you guys. You absolutely deserve this. We all could use a good education on how to relate to money. And this is beautiful. It feels like your situation is about to change in such an amazing way. So let this eclipse do that. Pay attention to opportunities that come. I would say avoid any kind of get rich quick scams, because this isn't about quick money. Because we had Ace of Pentacles. Like if it was maybe something different, the change happens quickly, the opportunity happens quickly, but the money builds on itself through time, okay? Because we have Ace of Pentacles, so that's solid money, that's solid opportunity. So take the solid opportunities rather than anything that seems, if it seems too good to be true in the sense of get rich quick, no. But if someone's offering you something, their help, their education, they give you a promotion, they give you an opportunity, that's the one to take, right? Kind of the scammy type stuff, I would say avoid that. But really grateful, you guys. I love this energy. There is always enough, and you are moving on up so that you can be a provider to yourself, but also a provider to others, okay? So thank you all so much. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. For those of you who would like to enter into the drawing, remember it's free to enter, free to win. Here's how you do it. You be a subscriber if you're not already, so subscribe, hit that bell button, like and share this video, and then in the comment section below, write, I am willing to receive my abundance. I am willing to receive my abundance. This lets me know that you would like to enter the drawing. I'll do that on the 1st of the month and announce the winner, and hopefully it is you. So until next time, aloha.